What's up, YouTube? This your boy Big J-DOGG back again with another banging video. I just want to get on here and say, man, rest in peace to my homeboy Young Bleed. Mr. How you do that, there? You know what I'm saying, man? How many of y'all watch their verses, man? I know, like I said, my video is going to be a little late. I'm sorry, everybody. But I'm just now trying to catch up back up on some videos. I'm going to try to get back consistent. Man, shout out to Master P, Birdman, No Limit, Cash Money. They did their thing, man. They set their differences aside. They came along. They represent for the state of Louisiana, man. Shout out to Louisiana, man. New Orleans, Baton Rouge. You heard me, Shreveport, Louisiana. Been a big fan of those guys since I was a youngin' coming up, you know what I'm saying? That Cash Money logo and that No Limit. And as a youngster, man, I couldn't wait to go cop that Master P, that Ghetto D, and all those good albums that came out. To see murder, true crime. I mean, trapped in crime. Going to get that Mia X albums and the Snoop Dogg. I remember when Snoop first came to No Limit, I went and got that Pay the Cost. But no, well, the first couple of albums he had, but my favorite one he had, I think it was the Last Meal was my favorite one on there. No Limit, Top Dog was one of them. The game is to be sold, not to be told. That's what it was. And The Last Meal was my favorite one. I love Mia X albums and the 504 Boys, all those albums, Lil Romeo. I remember it was so many albums. Fiend, Can't Leave My Mac. Yeah, my boy Mac home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I remember going to buy those albums. That rest in peace to the big brother Soulja Slim. That Give 'Em to 'Em Raw album was hard. I was beating that shit back in elementary school. I remember buying Mystica, free Mystica, man. Free my Uncle C Murder. Free the big brother Mystica, man. I remember buying those guys' albums and going to school and playing them in the I'll never forget, man, Miss Johnson, I think it was the 4th grade Miss Johnson class, never forget, W.C. Williams, B.B. Zach, and we was playing, I remember her, we had this reading thing, this thing we had to do. Back then they had the tape recorder, and they had like 6 headphones, and we were supposed to be listening to the tape by our reading, the little reading, you know how you read it had like the multiple choice answers, and you got to listen to the tape to get the answer. Well, I would take this shit out and throw a musical. I remember that Woof came out, that Snoop Dogg Woof came out. That was our shit back then, that Snoop Dogg Woof. We was beating that shit like a motherfucker. They had the cussing version. I remember if you buy the cassette tape back in the day, it had the instrumental one. They had the cussing version and the clean version. Man, we all bump that shit all day. That Woof, motherfucker, man. Boy, that Woof, motherfucker. Man, we been that motherfucker, man, going ham in that damn class. And every time Miss Johnson, she called us, before she'll come, I heard me switch it back out, put that bullshit in that reading tape back in. But one time she called us, but she was like, hey, you can listen to it, but you can't listen to the cussing version. I ain't give a fuck what she said. We still bump that cussing version. So that was one of my favorite songs by Snoop and Mystica, Fiend, Whoop, motherfucker. And then when that Master P Ghetto D album came, oh boy, we was beating that shit like a motherfucker. We were beating that Burke Marbles on them. I think it's the same album Burke Marbles on, if I ain't mistaken. But I know we were beating that motherfucker too. That Burke Marbles son. Man, that was my shit too. Like a lot of those No Limit. Then the Cash Money, we were beating the Hot Boys. We were beating that Hot Boys in that big time. And then it just a blessing to be able to be here and still see those guys do that damn verses, man. That was much needed for the culture, man. And shout out to Birdman and Master P for, allowing that to happen. And then I hear a lot of people talking about Cash Money, Whoop No Limit. Now let's be fair. I'm being 100. Even though they say both won, a versus is to see who music better than the next one. I'm about to say, man, No Limit smoke Cash Money. I'm sorry, bro. And we didn't give y'all the proper smoke because we didn't have all our team players. Imagine if Mr. Magic was still living, Scud Ducky, Uncle C Murder, free Uncle C Murder, free my big brother Mystical, and rest in peace to my big brother Soulja Slim. Now imagine if all the old guys were there. Come on, man. Ain't no way Cash Money could fuck with No Limit, bro. I'm gonna give it to Birdman Birdman and Cash Money. They did their thing. But come on, man. Y'all, ain't no way y'all beat No Limit, man. Shout out to Mama Mia came there and tore that stage up. And shout out to my big uncle Snoop Dogg, my favorite rapper. The person that I got my style from and my rap name and the braids and all that came from him. So shout out to him. He came and represented like a real soldier. He got on the stage and killed he took over the whole show. When he got up there and did that performance, it was it. No Limit pulled the plug on Cash Money. I'm sorry. But even though they say it wasn't they did it for the culture and everybody winning. But to me, if verses mean who music going up, so they just like to see who music catalog is better. No Limit had the hits, man. They had the team, they had the structure. Cash Money, you can get it right. They didn't have both of my big brothers, man. They didn't have Hot Boy Twerk. They didn't have my big brother Lil Wayne. Now, don't get me wrong. Lil Wayne would have, held it down, but I don't think they still can't fuck with No Limit though. But I'm gonna give Wayne this shit though. He'll beast by himself. Now, if it had been a Lil Wayne versus No Limit, then it'll be hard there because Wayne got the music. Without Wayne, Cash Money, they can't do nothing. No Limit. Now, if you would have said No Limit versus Lil Wayne by himself, then it had to be kind of like a tie or something. Cause I'm gonna give Wayne his part. When everybody left Cash Money, Wayne stepped up like a real G. That's why I got respect for Lil Wayne because he got out there and he carried that company. He stepped up. He took his career serious and took it to the next level. And man, Wayne, my favorite from Cash Money. I'm sorry, man. Man, Wayne is a monster. He a beast. He a genius. He the legend, the GOAT. Man, shout out to Lil Wayne, man. That's my bro, man. He did his thing on us. Wayne, if you listen to that, man, I love you, nigga. Real talk. Because you stepped up, man. When hip hop was getting bored to me. But once Lil Wayne stepped up, oh man, Lil Wayne saved hip hop. And everybody out there will feel the same way. Imagine them. If you think I'm capping, go back and listen. Everybody had to go get Lil Wayne for they single to blow up. Hell, if I was out, I would have went and got Wayne for a single, for one of my singles. Wayne did so many features. I mean, his features alone, he could have just did a verses with the features he was on. They including his albums, the features. Then he had all the mixtape. Lil Wayne. I'm finna. I know I do mixtapes. A lot of people do mixtapes, but hands down, Lil Wayne is the king of mixtapes. I don't care what nobody say. Who did it before Wayne? After all that, Wayne is the mixtape king, and he took that shit. He flipped it. So shout out to Lil Wayne. But at the end of the day, man, I got love for both counts because I am a big fan, big fan of No Limit, for sure. And I always say this, I'm going to say this to the day I die. C Murder is my favorite No Limit artist of all time. Him and Mia X, they just like this. It's a tie. Then I said P2, and then I like Mac. Shout out to my big brother Mac. I like my big brother Fiend. I love all of them, but C Murder is my favorite. Then Uncle Snoop, can't leave him out. Because without him, I wouldn't want to be a rapper or none of that. I wouldn't have had the braids. I wouldn't have had the name like he is, none of that. So, but at the end of the day, man, No Limit smoke Cash Money. I'm sorry. But they did their thing. Shout out to Big Brother Juvenile. I love Juvenile. I love BG. They're my favorite too. my hot boys, I gotta give it to BG, Juvenile, and Lil Wayne. And like I said, even Turk, even though he didn't have that longevity as all those guys, but I love all of them. But Wayne gonna have to be. It's something about Wayne, man. I feel like he the GOAT. Everybody out of Cash Money, hands down, Lil Wayne. Because Lil Wayne stepped up and took it to a whole nother level. Because without him, Cash Money wouldn't have survived. They were done. You see what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Wayne saving Cash Money, they wouldn't have been around this long. I'm sorry, bro. So that's why I feel like they can't fuck with No Limit. No Limit had the hits. And because of No Limit, Cash Money was able to go out and get a deal just like Master P. So you can't tell me they weren't influenced by Master P. So come on, man. So big shout out to all of them, man. And once again, for the state of Louisiana, No Limit, Cash Money, man. I love all y'all guys, and I got respect for each and every one of y'all. All y'all legends and GOATs in my eyes. And there was a good verses, but this time they should have did in New Orleans. But this time, when they do a verses, I hope they can have. And Birdman, man, please squash your beef with Twerk, man. Squash your beef with Birdman. Put that bullshit behind y'all, man. I'm pretty sure that shit could be talked up. Y'all can sit down like men and talk this shit out. Y'all family. Get Wayne back in there and y'all squash that beef, man. Y'all get to the money. You ain't got to be best friends. I ain't asking y'all to hug and kiss none of this shit. Have a barbecue, man, cook out. Just squash y'all beef for the culture. Even if you don't do it, if you don't want to do it, you just do it. Just do it for the culture. Do it for us. We need that shit, man. The closing. And y'all, please give us another Hot Boys album. We need that with new song, all 4 members. And also, I want another big timer. One more run, Bird, man. Man of Fresh, I need another big timer now. At least one more for the culture, man. And then at least one more Hot Boy. And give us the part 2 of the bottom block. And that was a good movie, too. Y'all need to come out with another bottom block. I would tell Master P come out with more movies, but he gave us dozens of movies. But I wouldn't mind seeing him in some more movies too. But Cash Money, we only seen one movie from y'all, Bottom Block, and y'all teased us with that Bottom Blocker too. Y'all need to come on with it. But anyway, man, I got much respect to y'all guys, man. Big shout out to No Limit, big shout out to Cash Money and the whole state of Louisiana, baby. I'm a fan till I die. I love y'all guys and y'all take care. Bless your boy, Big J-DOGG. Sign out, y'all. Love y'all. Peace out.